everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Josie. Today I'm going to show you the finished product, although I still have to do some more tags. And also from the thumbnail title, what to do and what not to do. In other words, I'm not 100% happy with this. Without mentioning names, someone is or was interested in purchasing this. And she said she didn't like the idea of the bands, which I do cover the bands. When you decoupage anything, you cannot make holes or sew into the signatures. And these pages are signatures. So you have to use bands or the technique that I used, and I'm not really happy with it. So I'm not even sure I will sell this because it, in my expectations, it's not perfect. And I don't like that. When I sell something, I strive for perfection. So I'm gonna lower my camera and show you what it's like. Now, I have put hours and hours into this book. I love the cover, but I should have stuck to my ideas and used the bands. That's where I goofed. So let me lower the camera. And hopefully, I'm going to show you every page. Now, here is the cover. Let's see here. I want to get 8. Okay, there is the cover. And there's a little NASCAR. But see, I had to actually glue these and then decoupage them. And this section is a race that started in I think it was 1908. And there's tags here to journal. And this talks about the race. I'm kind of upside down, so it's hard to read. And then there's also tags here. As you can see, I put hours and hours into this, but I am not happy with it. It would have been perfect if I would have stuck to my idea with the bands, because this is hard. When you decoupage, this is hard. You can't make holes or sew it. And people who make junk journals will understand what I'm talking about. And I did leave some blank pages because there are some people that would like to put maybe their own items in there. Or they can journal on those blank sheets. And these are all little tags that you can journal on. And I'll show you, I am in the process of making more for this book. And the book that I purchased, I was really happy with. It gives us rights to photocopy the pictures, which I was really thrilled. And there's different pictures from the race. These are pages from the book. But see, I had to, that is muslin and that is glued down. But like I said, in my mind, it is not perfect. So I may make another book. And then you can, I'm going to actually put something in there so you can journal. And these are journaling pages. That's a NASCAR. So I kind of combined the NASCAR with the racing. Lots of journaling pages. And then there's that. And like I said, I am going to make some more tags. And this one you open up, oops, and there's your journaling pages. I was really happy with it until I had to put it together and I couldn't use the bands. And I should have just went ahead. Because at least, even if that person didn't want to purchase it, it would have been fine. Because I actually have not sold any of my junk journals. I've kept them for myself. So you can see there's days and days of work into this book. And I still have to do more tags. But I will not be doing another video on this book. I wanted to show you. And my disappointment, and it's impossible to take apart. I would just ruin all the pages, so I will just keep it like this. And I didn't count the pages. And that opens up. And there's a side slot here. So there's a lot of pages for journaling. Plus, what I thought is the person who got this, if they have some race car material or things that they wanted to put into it, it would be plenty of. And see what I had to do. I used fabric and then washi tape, and then I decoupaged over it. But it's really difficult to really get it totally even like that. That's why I use the bands for the decoupage. On the cloth ones or the paper ones, no, I sew them, the spine. But you cannot do that on the decoupaged. I like this page. I think that's actually one of my favorite pages. But it's a nice book, but it's not perfect. So my advice when you're creating something, go by your gut feeling. You know, we each have our own taste. We each know what we like or the type of project. Because I have not seen, and I could be wrong, and I watch a lot of junk journal videos. There's a lot of great creators out there. I've never seen anyone do the decoupage on the cover. So it's a little more difficult. This is the page that I'm unhappy about because it's not totally even. And this is the spine, see? I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. But I like what's inside of it. Okay, here's another tag. And these I'm not finished. with, and you just open that up, have a little tag in there, and I will be decorating these. But I did want you to see what I have done, and like I said, a little advice. When you create a craft, create it for yourself. Do what you are familiar with, what you know works. Don't listen to anyone else. Because I've spent a lot of money and time in this book, and it's not perfect. And I have a difficult time with, when I create something, I want it perfect. When I sew my jewelry art, especially when I'm selling the item, it has to meet my standards. And I get as close as perfection as humanly possible. None of us are perfect, I know that. But I get as close as possible. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. And that's why I decided to go ahead and show this. Like I said, I like what I've done to it. I just don't like that it's not perfect. And if I would have used the bands, and then there's a lot of products that you can cover these bands with, and I should have brought my other decoupage book in here. I did do a video on it, and I used the bands on it. And I'm not completely done with that book yet, but I love it. I don't have any of this mess here. It just looks perfect to me. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you share out this video, and see you soon, everyone. Bye.